Hello. We've seen some remarkable storms across Central Europe in the last few days. The area of low pressure responsible slowly drifting its way eastwards. We will see perhaps the focus of the worst of the weather switching more towards the Balkans, as far north as Hungary, as far east as Romania in the next 48 hours. And then across the Adriatic, things briefly becoming calmer. Not out of the woods though. I think that low further west is going to really come into play as we get towards the weekend once again. For Wednesday, sunshine for Turkey, heavy thunderstorms though for Greece, rain across the Balkans, a little quieter finally for Italy. Still some strong winds though, potentially in the north. Some wet and at times wintry weather pushing into the Spanish plateau. Milder air trying to get into the northwest of Europe. Still a distinct chill across Scandinavia at this point in the week though. But temperatures typically to the northwest of Europe will come up in the next few days as this low advances from the Atlantic, bringing a southwesterly airstream. To the east though, it looks like we're stuck with a northerly plunge for Moscow and we'll struggle to see temperatures above freezing in the coming days, and there will be some wintry showers around here. For the likes of London and Paris though, it's double figures with some thicker cloud and the odd shower at times in the outlook for the next 5 days. There's Moscow with some sunshine but staying close to zero. Hello. Freezing rain could bring some challenging conditions to northeasternmost reaches of the US and eastern Canada in the next 12 to 24 hours. This area of low pressure affecting New England, parts of New Brunswick, Labrador and Newfoundland, eventually pulling off though into the Atlantic. Further west, another area of low pressure tracking in will start to bring some snow into the northern Rockies. It then combines with the remnants of Raymond pushing up from Baja, and it looks like we could see some torrential thunderstorms becoming pretty widespread across Arizona, particularly through the middle part of this week. We have another area of low pressure approaching Alaska and the coast of British Columbia, but for Vancouver, more sunshine around on Tuesday. Some thicker cloud as we cross the border in to the US, but I think San Francisco just about hanging on to clear skies as well, along with LA. But here, a look at the forecast showers for Arizona in the next 24 to 48 hours. I think there is a risk of some flash flooding, some of those showers drifting across into Nevada too. Some wintry weather, as I said, for the northeast of the US and easternmost Canada. Tracking further south, it's looking like some patchy rain as we look at Tennessee, perhaps a little bit drifting into northern Georgia as well. But overall, for the southeast, some sunshine to come. Hello. For India and Pakistan, the weather picture is a fairly quiet one at the moment, but further north we are seeing some weather fronts plunging down into Kazakhstan, bringing much colder air in behind them, so some sharp contrasts in the weather across this part of the world. Further south, still some pretty potent showers at times affecting Sri Lanka and the Maldives, but particularly Tamil Nadu in the next 48 hours. We could see some localised flooding here. We've had some visibility problems across the northeast of India with fog in Assam and Meghalaya. Those are anticipated to improve though in the next few days. Let's head further north now. This band of cloud looks fairly innocuous here, but it's the dividing line between milder conditions to the south and much colder air coming in from the north. Minus 23 there on Wednesday in Nur Sultan. Some snowfall out of that front across the Hindu Kush, back into the sunshine as we drift south across Pakistan into northern India, and there are those heavier showers targeting southernmost India. Again, a chance of some downpours for the Maldives and Sri Lanka on Wednesday. To the northeast of India, skies a little clearer. Some showers further north though across Nepal and Bhutan. Plenty of sunshine for both Mumbai and Dhaka in the next few days. Islamabad seeing some passing cloud. For Colombo though, that cloud again likely to bring, I think, some heftier showers. For Tashkent, looks like a pretty wintry outlook though for the next 5 days. Hello. From our latest African satellite picture, you can pick out a weather front pushing its way south across the Middle East. A lot of cloud off the northern coast of Africa, which has been feeding some heavy rain into northern Algeria and parts of Tunisia, and gathering cloud now to the east of South Africa, which is going to bring the threat, I think, of some very intense thunderstorms in the next 24 hours. We're also anticipating some heavier rainfall, though, generally across eastern Africa, anywhere from Ethiopia as far south as Mozambique. In terms of our outlook for the coming days, certainly I think some pretty punchy showers for the likes of Dar es Salaam and Nairobi. To the north, some showers as well affecting Tripoli and Tunis again by the end of the weekend, but a breather as that area of low pressure in the Mediterranean pulls away, at least for a time, before the next one comes in Saturday, Sunday. Johannesburg getting some heavy rain. Cape Town seeing some sunshine. Let's take a look at the Middle East now. Here's that weather front working its way south. Behind it, a notable fall off in the temperatures, but also quite a strong shamal. So once the rain clears through, poor visibility could be the next problem with dust and sandstorms, particularly across Iraq and northeastern parts of Saudi Arabia. For the outlook, still plenty of sunshine, of course, across the region, but some showers possible for Tehran, for Dubai and for Muscat. Hello. Our latest South American satellite picture highlights a weather front which is rather stalling across the southeast of Brazil. There's more heavy rain to come here for the next 24 hours. Again, we're expecting some heavier than average rainfall for parts of Colombia and Peru too. Further south for Chile, also more weather fronts set to come slamming in here, bringing heavy falls of rain. But to the north, for Santiago, unseasonably warm at 33 degrees. Showers for Bogota on Tuesday. That belt stretches all the way across really to Brasilia, where we get caught up in the tail end of our weather front. Some rain as far north as Carvelas, as far south as Rio. Sunshine for Florianopolis, some patchy cloud around perhaps in the River Plate region, bringing in the odd isolated shower, but sunshine and 27 for Buenos Aires on Tuesday. In terms of our outlook, though, I think the temperatures will push up a little bit further for Buenos Aires midweek, but then we'll see some showers arriving for Thursday and Friday. Across Central America at the moment, quite a quiet picture. A few showers for southern Mexico, some patchy cloud as we drift further east, but in terms of meaningful rain, it's quite scant in many areas. A few showers pushing out of eastern Cuba across towards Haiti and the Dominican Republic, but again some heavier rain targeting parts of Costa Rica. Some areas though coming up rather short in terms of the seasonal rains at the moment. Hello. Not one, but two storm systems bearing down on the Philippines at the moment. To the north, this circulation you see here is Kalamagi, developing here to the east, a tropical depression, which if it continues to deepen, will be named Fong Wong. The majority of the rainfall tied in with these systems is staying offshore, but it looks like a period of strong winds likely to the north of the Philippines in the next 24 to 48 hours. Further north, we have high pressure dragging a lot of cold air towards Beijing and Seoul for Wednesday. We move further south, there's some scattered showers in the forecast for Laos and Cambodia, and then some heavier, more relentless downpours of rain to come for Malaysia and northern Indonesia. Some really seesawing weather around for parts of Eastern Asia in the next few days. Temperatures in Tokyo dipped to 12 degrees on Friday, back up to 20, but with the arrival of some heavier rain for Sunday. Australia's heat wave is now moving eastwards. Adelaide is set to see a peak in temperatures on Wednesday up to 43 degrees here. For Sydney, the fires still the major issue. No rain in the next few days either to help even clear the smoky or smoggy situation here, let alone tamp down the fires. For New Zealand, some scattered showers on Wednesday. For Sydney, the first signs we're really seeing of any rainfall is the threat of some thunderstorms on Monday, but the squally winds could complicate matters further.